There we are.
Seemed pretty serious.
We're live.
The internet's watching?
Welcome to the last Thursday of the month, which we like to refer to as
Thirsty Thursday.
it's Thirstdays. You know we do that every time. It's Thirsty Thursday, I mean Thursdays, shit!
We don't even know the name of it. I don't know if my mic's on. It's not.
Oh, there you are.
Doing great.
Is everybody here, Jimmy?
Am I here?
Yeah, well, I see you're on
Looks
over
like
there.
you're on.
Right, is everybody else's mics on, or am I just a dummy?
Pretty sure mine's on.
Yeah.
Why don't we tell everybody where we're at? We made a special field trip today.
Today we're in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at a armory. Is it an armory?
The Arsenal.
It's an arsenal, and you guys make bullets.
Yeah, that's
Just
what we
like-
do here.
Okay, cool. So no, we're at Imperial Yeast, their new Philadelphia location. You guys have been here for about a year now, right?
Just about, yeah.
So Nina and Emilio.
Their new beer bullet facility.
Yeah,
Yes.
they make stuff to turn wort into beer by shooting it, right?
Yeah,
That's kind of like how the process
That's
works.
like the
really.
scientific way of thinking about it. Yeah,
Many
absolutely.
of you may know of their products that we have in our refrigerator. Many of you may have actually submitted beer to this wonderful contest that we're about to judge with Imperial Yeast. And we're going to try to make them figure out which ones are made with Imperial Yeast.
Whoa, I thought we weren't going to do that.
It's on you.
All the good beers are going to have our yeast in it.
Honestly, we don't even know which ones did use Imperial or not. But if we are tasting your beer and you think it's your beer, put it in the chat and Ryan will tell us.
So I will know because I'm going to go get the beers, and some of you guys labeled the actual can, and so there's no anonymity.
Did they label it with the yeast they used?
No, sorry.
That's
I
what I'm
missed
talking
that
about.
part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to the person who can can their homebrew. That's lovely.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's starting to become more and more often,
Yeah.
which is surprising. We
It's a
start to
thing.
get more beers that are canned. And honestly, are the people selling Seamers now to homebrewers? Or?
Yeah, I think it's like a $1,500 unit, which is, a good hobbyist, investment.
I spent $1,500 on a hobby, no problem.
Yes, you
I'm
will.
about to spend another $1,500 on a hobby.
Oh no.
Stupid hobbies.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys, what's going on here? You guys are from where? You specifically, you're from Philadelphia.
From Philadelphia,
right?
yeah.
But where are you from, Nina?
Yeah, so I relocated out to Philly about a year and a half ago from our Portland, Oregon location. So the headquarters out that way, and then we decided we wanted to build out a facility out this way just so we could be a little bit closer to brewers, both commercial and homebrew side.
Wait. So you can be closer to who?
Brewers.
Us.
You. Oh my gosh. I didn't say that the first time. How rude of me. We really moved out here because Nick asked us to, and so that's basically all we could do.
Yeah.
I mean, part of that's not untrue.
We actually did find your realtor.
Yeah.
We did find a realtor. We were just talking about that before this. I was like, I rode in her car
Yeah.
to CVS for some reason.
Owens, what's Owens' last name?
Langley.
Yeah, so he's the owner of Imperial, and he came out he was already thinking about moving to Philadelphia anyway, or like moving opening a second location, but
Yeah.
he came out, and then we hooked him up with Erica, who was the real estate agent, and then we never heard from Owen again. And
I'm supposed to channel Owen, actually, so everything that I say is just like a channeling of Owen.
okay.
So he's actually here right now in this room.
okay, that's creepy, but sure.
He would approve.
He's watching over us.
Yeah.
So is Portland like the West Coast Philadelphia? I've always wondered that.
The East Coast?
What?
What?
Portland, Oregon.
Is Portland like the West Coast Philadelphia?
West Coast version of Philadelphia.
Yeah. I mean, you've been here for a year now?
Yeah, just over a year. I mean, our facilities are pretty different. Portland's still a little bit bigger than we are, but you've seen the back space. We've got plenty of room to build out back there, and
I think what Jimmy means
It's the city.
is the city
the city?
itself.
It's very different. It is very different.
I've always thought Portland would be like, because it's a little grungy, right? And it's got a big foodie-centric
Yeah.
vibe to it, which is Philadelphia, very grungy. And
Yeah, but it's West Coast and people are so much nicer over there.
People are
that's true.
People are so nice. I had to learn how to be like mean when I got out here. So.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Philadelphia. Go the fuck home.
Like, okay.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, go ahead anyway. So you guys do tours here at the facility?
We do. So that's it. If anybody ever wants to come through and check it out, it's pretty easy to get in touch with me, Nina at imperialyeast.com. And we're always happy to show people around. We can walk you through the facility. You can hear a bit about how yeast is grown.
Get free
you
shirts.
can usually get a shirt out of it. So
Rolex.
it's an imperial crown.
We don't make
'Cause
watches
we
here.
do not make watches.
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
Yeah. So that's what we've got going on out here.
That's cool.
Just making
And
a lot
then-
of yeast.
And you guys are busy, like you're providing a lot of the East Coast breweries?
Yeah, so especially since we've gotten out here, it's just been like such a great opportunity to go out and just get FaceTime with people, especially since things are opening up a little bit more.
Yeah.
And so it's really nice to just be able to go and like drink a beer and have FaceTime with people and talk about fermentation.
Have you gotten to visit the new Tonewood place yet?
No, my coworker Marco got to go there last week, and I was so jealous because I've been to their old spot, and that, yeah.
Old Spot's like in my neighborhood.
Oh, is it?
Actually,
Okay.
it's pretty much 2 stores down from our other store.
Yeah. Yep. In Oakland, New Jersey. Yep.
Are they still keeping that location, or are they?
They better.
I hope so.
They better.
I believe that they are.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's just going to be kind of like a kind of the fun location where they do fun things on the small system. But now that they have the big system, it's definitely full on.
It's like the
Yeah.
Functorium.
I guess so.
I don't know. Didn't.
Their words, maybe.
Yeah. Well, no. Maybe I didn't make that up. Didn't
No,
Asheville?
no, that was you're thinking of the Tire Dance one. Was it? Funtory?
No, the
Yeah.
place in Asheville. It was the brewery in Asheville that opened up the other brewery, like.
Burial?
Well,
No.
No, it wasn't Burial. It's literally the brewery across the street from Burial.
Oh my gosh, I was
Yeah.
just there a few
I know
weeks
what
ago,
you're
and
talking
I know what you're talking
It's
about.
the one that sold out.
Wicked
right?
Weed.
Wicked Weed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, I came up with a noun. My job's done.
All right, bye.
That's
We can,
okay.
we can do the rest from here.
Yeah,
We're
cool.
good.
See you guys later.
Yeah.
So we are here to judge.
You. I'm pointing at Ryan.
Oh, by the way,
We're talking about the person behind the camera, not you guys. You guys are cool. This guy.
By the way, yeah, we don't have our normal producer, Anthony. He's got the vid and isn't allowed outside of his house.
We
So
miss
we-
you, Anthony, if you're watching.
Hi, Anthony.
Yeah, he said
I was
he's-
hoping I got to see you tonight.
He
But
said he's
next
not
time.
gonna watch it. He said,
Oh.
I'm not watching.
He's-
I'm gonna have dinner with my family.
Oh, that's good.
And I
You
said,
should.
well, okay. And he said, I'll watch it later. So, but no, we have Ryan
He'll
Roach
get
back
your
here.
shout out.
Sick.
Say hi, Ryan.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
So Ryan is an old member of the Philly Homebrew Club and new member of the Philly Homebrew Club. If it's coming back, I think.
I guess James Baker's bringing it back.
Yeah, James Baker's the new president of Philly Homebrew Club and trying to breathe life into it after the death of the vid. COVID kind of shut down the Homebrew Club. It's kind of hard to get together and have drinks during,
A pandemic.
Yeah. Yeah. And you guys, speaking of pandemic, you guys literally kind of opened up in the middle of COVID here, right?
Oh, we sure did, right in
That
the
was
middle
fun.
of it. It was fun is a word for it. Absolutely, yeah. It was challenging,
Yeah.
but you know.
Did you have to interview people on Zoom?
Yeah, actually, weren't you interviewed on Zoom?
Yeah, I was. I had an interview with people out in Portland, so maybe it's a little bit different because they were all over there. But
Yeah.
my interviews were all on Zoom. I didn't meet anybody in person until my first day on the job. When I showed up, I was like, "Hi, everybody!"
I think I work here.
Is this the place? And for also you guys, Emilio worked at West Philly for, I don't know, for like how long? Like 7 years?
Yeah, 7 years. I was there before you guys even opened. I was there during COVID. I was there for about 7-8 months during the winter, helping out.
Yeah.
So if anyone recognizes me, hello.
So, yeah.
I'm very excited to be with you guys and be doing this because I think last time during the winter, it was the last winter warmer. I tried a bunch of homebrew then, and there was some really good stuff. So I'm actually really excited to be doing that now.
That's great.
Especially here to represent because I was a big Imperial fanboy for a long time, and now I get to work for the company, and it's a great time, great place, and it's exciting.
That's awesome. They have the cans that like to blow up on you. I love those things. It was always a gamble. It's like, is it gonna happen? Don't shake it too much.
I think you're thinking about that brewery though.
No.
Round guys.
No, I'm not thinking about that brewery. I know they definitely had exploding cans.
A long time, Round guys.
I'm sure they've gotten better by now.
Well, we don't put yeast in cans anymore. It all goes in pouches. And now we found it was a little more supportive to the long-term health of our yeast and our customers who didn't want anything to blow up on them when they're just trying to brew. Just trying to have a good brew
It's all
day.
growing pains. You got to figure it out, you know.
I always thought it was exciting. It's like a new thing. Never know what's going to happen.
It's an adventure every time you open
Did I leave this one out too long? I don't know.
Stir cold, pitch cold.
Was it, who was it? There was somebody, was it me? It may have been me.
Could be.
There was somebody that opened up an old Imperial can and was standing near a wall. It might have been Steve Wyland Wills. I can't remember, but he opened it up and went, and he stepped away and there was a silhouette of his body.
It's like a cartoon. It's like in the cartoons.
And there's a silhouette of his body.
I will say, if anyone's
That's
out there
amazing.
watching right now and is like, I think I've got an old can of Imperial yeast like back in my fridge, I would just say like, maybe put on like full PPE, like oven mitts or something,
No way.
and like face guard, and just like take it as far away from
I
your person.
recommend taking off all your clothes, staying in front of like probably not a white background, maybe like a gray, so you can make sure you see the splash of your
Solid
body.
black. Solid black.
Solid black, you think would work good?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeast does show up best in that.
Yeah, there you
that color
go. Solve
scheme.
that. So we're sitting in one of the labs, which is interesting. We have a bunch of Petri dishes over there. I always just want to kind of like use them as cards, start dealing them out to people. It's probably bad. We got a bunch of refrigerators around us, and this little contraption here.
Our glorious hood.
Our laminar hood, yeah.
So that's where a lot of work happens. That's where you separate cells. Am I saying it right?
You're saying a lot of science words right now. So
Nice.
You're doing great. Keep it up.
All right. I think we should probably get to drinking some beers.
All right, so I'll go grab a couple beers.
Okay.
You want to introduce what the competition is?
Yeah, we'll
the
go over
spring
that.
competition? And we have some prizes, I think. And Imperial said that they're going to give away, like...
We got a prize pack, so
car?
we'll do. Yeah, we're gonna give away a car.
A Lamborghini with the
Countach.
The logo.
with the logo on the side of it.
Best I can
A
do is
1994.
2000 Camry. And it's my car.
It's loaded up with the old Imperial cans in the trunk.
Yeah.
You can win it. We may report it as stolen afterwards.
The keys are somewhere?
We'll let you go into the parking lot for a little bit.
I want-
Gotta give it back.
I want
Basically,
that insurance
we're
payout.
doing the contest is all pretty summertime beers. So there's going to be different styles, and we're just really just trying to pick the best one. It's not per category per se.
Okay.
We're just trying to find the best of the best, or the best of what was sent in. Which is the best.
They're all gonna be the best.
They're just
I
all the
know.
best.
I know.
So it's going to be informal judging. We'll use these as guidelines, but we're not going to get crazy into it. The prizes were pretty cool from us. First place actually had a choice. So one of the prizes that you could choose from would be the 15-gallon brew-built kettle with a brew in the bag setup with the pulley system and everything. If you already have that, you don't need that, and you don't want that, you can win 2 bags of grain. Or if you're not an all-grain brewer and you're an extract brewer, you can get a big tote of malt extract. So it's your choice of what you want to win,
Nice.
which I thought was a nice little touch because, sometimes you don't want the prize, you want something else.
And at the end of the day, also, like, you can't, like, give somebody out a full recipe. Everybody, if you're brewing beer, you're going to need base grain and base malt,
Yeah.
one way or another.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, I guess some people brew with just chocolate malt.
Oh yeah, we have the
Ethiopian tava.
Yeah, they make that crazy drink.
So in
I
West Philly,
tried
there's a
once.
big Ethiopian community.
Yeah.
And they come in, and they'll buy all the, like, like Crystal 90. They'll literally buy like 15 pounds, 20 pounds of it.
Crystal 90 or roasted barley. Or,
Yeah, some of them just do like straight up
Specialty.
black 500L, like, and they're just like this is, it's my daughter's, birthday or something, and they make a drink called Tala.
Yeah, I think it's usually weddings, I think.
For years.
Is it fermented?
Yeah, it's fermented. Yeah.
Oh,
So
cool.
it's gonna be a low alcohol in general. It's gonna be like 1 to 2% alcohol.
Yeah.
But for years they come in, like even when we were in Fishtown, they'd come in and we'd say like, can you bring us a sample? And never in the 10 years.
I got one once.
You did once?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget what it was like.
They were like, you guys don't like this. You're not gonna drink this. I'm like, but you don't know.
I didn't like it.
Oh, now we
They
know.
were right.
What does it
I was
taste
like-
like? Is it like tan? Is it kind of tannic?
It a little bit. It's just
Astringent.
it just kind of tastes like unfermented wort, really. I mean, it is slightly fermented, but I mean, it's not bad. It's just not my flavor of choice. All right, let's get on to drinking the beer here.
All right.
I'm out and I need more.
So Emilio is gonna do the paperwork and the math. Did I tell you
Math
that?
guy.
Damn it, I hate math, so I work in production.
Production people have to be
So
very good at math.
This is number one. I'm gonna know who made this, but they are
I
not.
don't know.
So we're keeping it as anonymous as possible with short staffing. And then I think at the end, we can, if we play our cards right, we can announce the winners at the end. So stay tuned.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, there's no promises. All right, so you guys want the carbonated one or a non-carbonated one?
I want the carbonated.
All right, you got it.
Is it really non-carbonated? Carbonated?
Yeah, here, I'm gonna get the carbonated one, and I'm gonna pour in another glass for the clarity cam. One was definitely not carbonated.
I don't know. It looks like it was carbonated.
Here you go, Ryan.
Just a little.
We got a little bit of
Yeah.
I think that's the canning process. This is definitely the good one. So make sure, before you start drinking it, to get it in the clarity can.
So do we get any info about
Yeah,
this?
just
Okay.
relax.
I can't. I'm really excited. You guys don't get to do this
So
usually.
this is a dry hop saison.
Alcohol percentage or anything like that?
Nay.
No.
I got mother's maiden name, social security. No, that's a phone number. No.
All right, so let's get on to your aroma here.
Dry hop saison. So I mean, if you're watching, you know who brewed the dry hop saison, unless there's more than one.
I'm liking how the yeast character presents. Probably going to talk a lot about yeast. Can't help it.
Yeast character definitely presents. It's very bubblegummy. For dry hopping, though, I don't really smell any hop.
I don't get a ton of hops right now.
Yeah, I'm not really getting any, honestly.
Mine's not really carbonated.
Jimmy back on the carbonation level.
I can't. Well, I'm just saying, I can't smell anything,
yeah,
right? There's
sure,
no aroma.
You done messed up.
No.
All right, let's stick it in our mouth.
It is. I think very bubblegummy.
Yeah.
Like very bubblegummy.
Yeah, it definitely does. I still don't taste the dry hop though. I'm very curious what you did with the dry hop and how much.
Yeah, I'm like definitely missing that, and I'm definitely getting like a ton of like the bubble gum. It's almost like that's like kind of like straight what I'm getting overall.
Get a little bit of like horse blanket in the background.
Do you want me to write this stuff down, or
Oh no, I should probably write that down.
That's why we invited you.
you had one job?
Jimmy's like looking over his shoulder like,
Like, hey.
maybe you should be writing.
Yeah, well, you know,
So number one. That's number beer one.
You can tell he misses the days when he worked for us.
it's really well attenuated. I think.
Yeah,
with
it's definitely dry.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes bubble gum can get a little cloying if there's some of that like residual sugar in there, but
the
with
sweetness.
it's just I think it plays pretty nicely actually for that.
It does. It does finish a little too thin in the sense of flavor though.
I'm really. I mean, like. I know I keep going back to it, but this is literally flat.
Here,
Yours
try
is
it.
the same, right?
Yeah, mine is definitely. on the
It's
flower side.
much better when
Okay.
it's carbonated.
No, that's
Yeah.
delightful.
I like
this is
my
still-
carbonated version
So
for sure.
So I would say whoever, I can't say
Sure.
who it is because you guys would know. But whoever's doing the canning, maybe check your, I don't know if you're trying to do
That's
like
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
can
Could've just-
conditioning
Could have
or
been, yeah, well, maybe. It could have just been one of those cans that foamed up and
Yeah, exactly.
didn't hold it. That's the problem with canning. It's always like a crapshoot when you
Yeah.
go to open it.
Well, what's the verdict now that you've had the more carbonated version?
So like, let's do
So
some
we're gonna do
scores.
numbers,
So,
right? So aroma out of 12.
Aroma 12, it had the bubblegum aroma to it. I am missing the dry hop on it. I mean, I would probably go like 6. No, maybe a little bit better. Maybe 7.
I would go 8 personally. Yeah.
So I always have to point out to remember that so like mid-range is good, right? So mid-range, so 6 is good. So if it's better than good, but like a lot of people will be like, nah, 6 is not, that's too low, but like that's still good.
6 is good, but so you're saying very good. I'm saying good.
Great.
You're saying,
I would say fair. I'm not trying to be rude,
well,
but
that's fine. That's fine. So so right now we're averaging good.
I'm with fair too because I can't smell anything.
All right, we'll give them good.
So good.
So yeah, we'll give them a 6.
Yeah.
We averaged out to a 6.
Appearance, we had two different beers, but the same beer, right? Yours was beautiful. Well, it looks great to me. The lacing, everything.
Yeah, it's still.
We'll just
still
go with
there.
this one on appearance. It's only a 3-point. So, I mean, appearance-wise, if we're going by this one, I would give it a 3 on appearance.
yeah, it's very beautiful.
On this one, the clarity was
Perfect.
great.
3, perfect.
Yeah, I mean, on this one,
Okay.
I'm saying we're going to go on this one. I'm throwing you a bone.
Nina.
I agree. I would go 3.
Cool.
3 across.
Bone throwing.
Flavor.
This is where you're going to get dinged. No, I'm just joking. I didn't mean that.
I enjoyed the flavor personally.
Flavor was good. I thought it was a little too bubblegum forward in my flavor. I would have liked to have tasted a little bit more hop on there. It was very yeast prominent. It was yeast and grain prominent. I didn't get too much hop, which I'd like a little more of. Personally, I would go 10.
I'm a big stickler for like if you label something like this is a dry hop beer, and I don't get that. I'm like, oh well, that's not what that is. And I think the bubblegummy aspect was a little bit overpowering for me. So I think for my flavor, I mean, if it's out of 20, I would put an 8.
I'm gonna roll with 10 on this. There's no like noticeable, very perceivable off flavors, which is awesome. I think that bubblegum presents pretty well, but yeah, I would agree. I would desire just a little bit more of everything being like cohesive and uplifted. So I would go with 10.
What was your number?
10.
I mean, even though I complained about it all day, literally all day, I'm on like 11 to 12. But so I think, and you're at an 8, so 10.
Average
right?
out 10.
10 average.
Mouthfeel, dry.
Very dry. I had a nice carbonation level.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe this is an averaging
talked about
situation where we got 2 that were carved and then 2 that were not. So
Yeah.
3 out of 5?
I would say 2 out of 5 because he did have the one can that was not carved.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're gonna give them a 3 for appearance on. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
you got to give some and take some.
that's fine.
You know,
That's
the
fine.
weeble wobble. The weeble wobble wobble.
Are
but
you
they
guys
don't
in
fall
agreement to
down.
that?
I
We
would
can do
agree
2?
with that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Overall impressions. I'm with the solid 5 on overall. Like it hit some notes, but it didn't hit others. So it was good.
Yeah,
Same.
Yeah, I'll agree.
5. It's so hard being the first one right out the gate too.
So
It's
like we usually, that's why I have
fresh
to point out,
palates
because we
and-
usually are like beer 3 or 4 and be like, holy crap, this is amazing. Like what we gave that other guy, like this many points. If there was anything to like, any words of wisdom on these,
I would personally say if you're going to dry hop it, be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe go, I don't know what the time period you did. The time period you did dry hop may have been good because you don't get a lot of bitterness from it, which was nice, but you probably weren't aggressive enough on the dry hop to get the hops that we wanted to come through. And I think that could have changed the beer greatly. Other things is, your canning process. That one can kind of kills it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I would agree with what you're saying. I think the carbonation issue, which is, it's just, that can be fixed down the line. What you were tasting when I was tasting, there was a very noticeable difference, and I did enjoy yours and Nina's, since you guys got the carbonated ones, like way more, but I gotta go with, I have in my hand.
Sure.
So, yeah, more dry hop, and fix that carbonation issue.
Otherwise, I think it would have been great.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more bitterness of the hop coming through to kind of counterbalance that little bubblegummy flavor that you had going on. I think it would have played nicely. Grain-wise, I thought the grain count was great. I tasted a little bit of that graininess in the background, which was fine with me.
Is this where I guess the Imperial strain?
Was this an Imperial strain?
If it was.
I don't know. If it was, I would guess that would be B56 rustic, personally.
Yeah,
would be
that's
my
great.
guess.
Yeah.
Getting a little aggressive
So-
on the bottom of the bottle there. You got a little yeasty pour. Make sure
I'll
you don't
take
do
that one.
Yeah, don't do it on the clarity.
Going back to
There you go.
that beer, I would say consistency on bottling, right? That's the only thing I really have.
Yeah, definitely. And that's always a problem with canning. Canning's a whole beast on its own. So when it comes to canning up, each can can be drastically differently.
And
Right.
a score sheet as well, so I can watch what you're flowing through.
Yeah.
Thanks, just a blank.
Oh, just for sure, like a blank one?
Yeah.
Well, if you feel like doing that. Oh no, Emilio did it. Oh my God. This guy needs a raise.
Oh,
Doing
all right.
Why do I keep giving you guys? Wait, no, you wanted the yeasty beer. Here.
I did say that, didn't I?
Sorry, I'm giving you the cloudy one. You guys, the yeast people get the yeasty beer.
Love some yeast. That's all I
Right,
can
this
say.
is got all the words on it, which is great.
I'm gonna have to smell yours too.
This is a springtime Kolsch, 4.9%. Fermentables, 11 pounds. Base malt, Carapils, white wheat. Hops, Hallertau Blanc, Hallertau
Can I
Mittelfru.
smell yours?
Hallertau Blanc again. Hop stand with Mittelfru and Blanc. The yeast is listed.
Well, if it's a Kolsch, I think
So
that limits my
hop
options. So
Well, I'll give you a hint. It's not Imperial.
that's fine. I can still guess what it would be if it was Imperial, though.
Oh well, let's go ahead and it's not Imperial, it's not White Yeast, and it's not White Labs.
Oh, it's
So who could it be?
Omega.
Don't know.
So the hop stand, what is that? Is that just local?
Hop stand at 175, 176, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Half middle fruit, half ounce at middle fruit, and 0.35 Blanc.
It's the 176.
Which is kind of high for that, I feel like.
Aroma impressions.
Are you asking or are you telling?
Yeah, well, both. I want to hear other people's.
I personally like it.
I'm not really getting much on the aroma.
I'm not getting much either, and I was just wondering if it was like a kind of dampened yeasty
But like-
pour, but
It's
Like
I'm
It's a little
not really
muted
getting, yeah,
to me.
it's very muted. I have to kind of really take a deep breath to kind of get it, and you get a little bit of a.
A little bit of grassiness.
Like grassy malty.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a Kolsch. It's not supposed to be super.
I'll tell you what, carbonation level's good.
is that going to be our running theme? It's like we're checking for carb,
It is
carb check.
homebrewing, so.
It is. This is actually pretty pleasant. I like it a lot. It does finish a little wet per se. I know they're probably wondering what the hell does that mean. It just kind of coats my tongue a little bit.
Yeah, it's not dry. It's a little under attenuated, maybe.
Yeah, and it's not very highly under attenuated. I just think it has a little bit more body than I like in a Kolsch. I like it to finish a little bit cleaner.
Yeah.
But it's not bad by any sense. Don't get me wrong here. It's still good. It's just my personal preference.
Wait, let's back up to Aroma. Aroma out of 12.
Rum out of 12, I mean, for me, it's a Kolsch, so there's not really too much that should happen on Aroma. I'd probably give it an 8. It's pretty good, very good. I wouldn't say it's excellent because I still don't smell anything. I like to smell a little bit more of the grassiness.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 5 for me on this one. I usually expect, even though it's a Kolsch and should be pretty clean, I usually expect at least some malt characteristic to kind of float up, waft up. Kolsch is like one of my favorite styles.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah. What's not to love about Kolsch?
yeah.
Or even a little bit of that Saaz hop coming
Yeah,
out
like a
or
little
something like that.
size is super nice. So I'm rolling with 5 on that.
I mean, I keep smelling it over and over again. I feel like I keep I feel like it's enticing. I feel like I wish it was a little bit more present. I do kind of feel like I have to like search, but it does make me like want to drink the beer. So I'm gonna give that one I'm gonna go 8 on that one.
You're on 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tend to agree with Nina a little bit. I think it smells fine. It's great, but yeah, it could be a little bit more. Out of 12, 8 is like very good.
So we're going back to good.
So we're going back to good. So I would say 6. So if I'd
Sure.
average a 7 then maybe, because you guys both had 8s, 5, 6. That's how averages.
Math,
6.
quick.
Yeah, come on.
Amelia.
I just move water back and forth.
I don't know math.
Appearance.
Oops.
Well, there's a little
Only
You mean some of my-
This one's cloudy.
That was my fault. I will take the blame on that. I heard the yeast people like yeast, so shook the bottle up.
Yeah.
All right. So appearance-wise,
You can look at mine.
I think
clear one was good.
Yeah, the clear one was pretty nice.
Yeah.
It was maybe
carbonation
not
level was good.
consistent.
I think if you gave the other one 3, I would say this has to be a 3
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
definitely
Yeah.
3.
Appearance-wise, definitely 3.
Flavor.
Flavor, it's missing that grassiness, that hay grassiness that I usually like in a Kolsch.
I agree. I think it's also under attenuated, I think.
Agreed. I think it went, maybe this fermentation ran a little bit warm. I'm getting like a little hint of some like almost banana ester
Yep.
kind of
Yep.
on the
Yeah.
undertone.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
I would not expect that to be present for this
Yeah.
style in its best form. So
Yes, so flavor, I would put this at a 7.
Out of 20.
It's not quite good to me. It's slightly under good.
Yeah, you gotta go back and think, like, if you were at a bar, right, and you had this, would you order another one?
No, I wouldn't.
Then it would have to be under 10, I would say.
Yeah.
sure.
I'd be like,
I
this is
think
a Kensington.
7 is
7, yeah, right.
fair.
I'd go 7 on that.
Seven's
I
fine.
think like I enjoyed like the aroma and the appearance more than what I tasted. I thought it was very like interesting up till when I actually tasted it. Not to be rude, but
We're
I
just
like being
we're
rude.
just judging right
Just
now.
judging,
We
yeah.
got to be judgy, I guess.
so I would definitely go with the 7. It's not.
It's almost there. I just want to say it like it just needs to be tightened. Everything could
You know,
be tightened up.
The human that did it put a fermentation profile in here too.
Interesting.
At 59 degrees for 5 days.
Interesting.
68 degrees for 7 days. 75 degrees for 3 days, and then 38 degrees for 2 days. I question why did you go up to 68 for 7 days?
Diacetyl rest.
But no, then they went up to 75 for 3 days.
Yeah. I would probably just roll with like a consistent temperature
Yeah.
for most of the bulk of your fermentation. And if you're at ale temps, like giving it a couple extra days for cleaning up.
Yeah, so they did 59 for
Yeah.
5 days. I would have just went ahead and just did 59 for 14 days.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
And then brought it up to the 75 for 3 days for that diacetyl rest.
Interesting.
Yeah, but Kolsch's are traditionally brewed at ale temperatures and lagered out, right?
I think they're middle grounds. They can be either or. I
Yeah,
don't know. Like
somewhere, in that lower 60 range is totally appropriate.
Yeah. So. What do we?
I almost think that fermenting it at that 59 degrees is the reason why you under attenuated it.
Got a comment from Anthony Coach. Not sure.
Oh, that's our Anthony.
Hi, Anthony.
Hi, Anthony.
Hey. Miss y'all and give you a shout out, Amelia.
Go back
Hope
and
you're feeling
enjoy
better, dude.
dinner with your family.
We don't
Miss you
need your
too,
kind
Anthony.
words.
Hi, Kristen and Xander.
Ryan's trying to do your job. He's doing okay.
Ryan's doing great.
Yeah, he's doing great.
He's doing great.
I just don't want to sound that to Anthony. I want Anthony to be like, oh man, yeah, I'm missed.
We do miss you, Anthony.
You are missed.
Wish you were here.
So 7 mouthful.
7, yeah.
Mouth feels a little lacking for me. That one's a little.
It's sweet.
It's a little flad.
sweetened,
Yeah.
It coats my tongue where
Yeah.
I don't want it to coat my tongue.
Yeah.
2 out of 5.
Yes.
Yes.
I would say yes.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Overall impression, I'm at a 5. It was good.
Yeah, I'm 4 or 5.
I'm 4.
4?
I'm solid 4.
Yeah. I was a little
4 it
let
is.
down.
4 it is.
Thank you very much for bringing a Kolsch to the table.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Let's see. Let's go grab 2 more.
Excuse me.
Did the mic pick that up?
Yeah, it definitely did.
Ryan's like, yep, heard it loud and clear.
The little lapel mic, so I keep touching it too. I shouldn't be touching it.
Not touching it.
Yeah, stop. Being told by the producer to stop touching it. You know that's a good sign.
It's just so close.
Is it okay if I line up some of my beers that I'm not?
Yeah.
If I want to
some over
return to
here.
anything, like, I know that it's there.
Yeah, or
There
we'll
we
just
go.
pour them all in one
There we go.
spot and then
We'll see them all at
stack
the
'em.
end. There we go.
This is the Schwilkamp. You get an extra $50 if you finish that.
I will not. Ooh, no one's getting any money. Why did you say an extra 50?
Right.
What's up next?
Do you want to take the red pill or the white pill?
Green pill. Green
There's
pill.
there's not a green pill. That's
Blue
not an
pill.
option.
Blue.
We're gonna go away.
I'm asking. Well, I
Nick's
guess
colorblind.
technically we're the guest, aren't we?
Yeah. Guess
That's the
choice.
guess.
What's up?
Would you prefer the red pill or the white pill?
Probably the red one. Is there one that's half red? And
You guys look
half,
like red pillars to me.
There's a half red, halfway. All right, we're gonna do red pill. Red pill. Red pill.
Red pill it is. That means we're gonna wake up.
This is a Rybach.
Oh, fun.
Exciting.
I love rye. In anything. Kind of spicy. And
Bach.
Just in case you didn't know, it's like a Hellesbach, but with rye.
is that the description? I love that
I mean, pretty much it
description.
says like a Hellesbach, but with
Well, it's good.
with flakes rye and carrot red.
It's good you put that because I'm thinking like regular Bach. I'm like, that's not really a spring beer to me. A regular Bach?
Oh yeah, no,
It's a
yeah, I
little
thought that
malty.
too.
Sure.
Hellesbach, a little bit more. That's an interesting color though.
I think the color is gorgeous, actually.
I'm
that looks
excited.
beautiful.
Let me get the yeasty pour here.
There we go. Wow, look at that pour. All right, everybody, send your beers in 22-ounce bottles because Jimmy can pour them real good.
Damn. I can pour damn.
Pour them real good.
He's you were born in Kentucky.
I was. I never lived there, but I was born there.
I love that
Entry
color.
number 3.
It's very nice.
Can you actually do me a favor and write 4 on there?
For this one?
Yeah. Because you picked the red pill, which is actually 4.
Right.
Out of order.
Not in love with that smell.
Oh yeah, not.
It's pretty though.
It's very,
Oh, the
very
color is
pretty.
gorgeous. That's gonna. The appearance is gonna be.
It has like a buttery smell.
Oh, that's why I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was literally like following your lead, and I'm like, well. So yeah, I can't.
Yeah, Jimmy's kind of blind to diacetyl and DMS, which I pick up a little bit in
Are
the
you
smell.
super diacetyl sensitive?
I'm very sensitive, yeah.
That's always good to have someone on the panel who is.
After I tasted it, I was telling you about mouthfeel. Like I can.
Slick
the-
and stuff.
yeah. That's
Coat your
slimy.
tongue
Okay.
with butterness.
Oh, yeah.
and stuff.
Did it state the ABV on here?
Nope.
Okay.
But it is an Imperial Yeast.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we blame you guys, not really.
I would
Wow, we're throwing around blame now after all that we have done
that's
sitting
all we've
here
done.
drinking this beer.
I would
spent so
maybe
much time
blame
with water back and forth,
not doing a
man.
diacetyl rest on it. I don't know what
I mean, box are typically lagers, right?
yes.
So, yeah.
Is the fermentation schedule on there?
Nope.
That's too bad.
I'm not going to pick it off the floor again. But it's not on there.
Yeah, it like the rest of it tastes good. It's hard for me to get past that butteriness.
Yeah.
I definitely taste it.
All right, so
somebody
aroma
who's-
out of 12 then.
Yeah.
I have to say, from an aroma standpoint, I don't want to drink this beer. That's how I would present it. Not to be rude, but we are judging. So I would say for like out of 12, I would have to give like a 3. Like it's just like if I ordered this, smelled it, I would probably send it back. So like this beer's not going to taste good.
Yep. No, you're not wrong there. I'll give it a 4 just to be nicer.
Yeah, I can roll with 4. I'm generally not as sensitive to diacetyl as I would like to be, so it's kind of nice to actually just be able to kind of smell past that and be like, I'm getting some of the malt, which is like pretty pleasant actually.
Yeah, I'm getting
But
pure
yeah.
butter.
Pure butter
Pure
then.
butter, baby.
I mean, as a blind person walking through the world of butter tasters, I guess I'll go with 5, which will put it at a 4.
Solid 4, okay.
Yeah.
Can we say 3 for appearance?
Yeah,
Fair,
I mean,
yeah,
it is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
The color was beautiful.
You can't see the butter.
But I'm like, it's kind of, the thing I'm sad about is the buttery flavor is ruining the spice I would get from rye.
That's so
And
we're
that's what
yeah.
I'm not
I
tasting.
guess that's, yeah.
So we're into flavor, and that's what I was going to mention too.
Oh yeah. Oh, so close.
So close.
So close.
But it's like, I can kind of taste it there, but like the fore flavor of the butteriness just washes it away.
Yeah,
I get it in the after flavor, but that's it.
Yep.
Which is sad, because I think it would have been really good.
What's Ryan's giggling over there?
Thought that was a legitimate comment at first.
Right.
Which one?
The one that says the audio sucks from James McMillan.
But I'm sitting right here without my phone. Who's that? All right, who's?
Do we need to turn up the audio? You need to give us better guidance other than
Why
the
is
audio
me
sucks.
commenting?
It could be somebody from your computer or the store computer. Is it fish? That sounds like a fish comment.
Maybe we do
Does
need
sound
to
like
check
fish comment.
the
Audio
audio.
sucks.
Fish, if you're watching.
Is that you, Fish? If it does, let us know what we need to do to the audio.
Be better.
Reveal yourself.
Be better.
Is that on Facebook or is that on YouTube?
That was YouTube.
That was YouTube. Who's logged in?
It's not the girls.
It's my kids.
It's-
Sadie, the 7-year-old, too dead. The audio sucks. Dad.
Fix it, Dad.
Yeah, but no, seriously, if there's an audio issue, let us know. It's a little echoey in here, but I think the lapel mics kind of should fix that.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't be picking up the echo. It's
Yeah.
the spongy thing on it. Could just be levels.
They're a little scratchy sometimes when you move. Otherwise, it's okay.
Yeah, we have a whole we have a monitor over here that's listening to everything. So
Yeah. But if we do need to bring up the levels, let us know. Because we can do that for you.
and
for
stop
you.
hacking my freaking YouTube account. Jesus Christ.
It's gonna ruin your algorithm.
Exactly. You go home and listen to like Linda Ronstadt.
You're not wrong with that.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
It's like, oh, that sounds like a good time to me.
All right, so flavor out of 20. I guess where are we? We're
I think we're pretty low on that due to some problems with off flavors.
yeah.
Yeah, it either didn't sit on the yeast cake for long enough to reabsorb that diacetyl back in, or you didn't, if you lagered it, you didn't bring it up in temperature long enough to bleed it off. There's multiple ways to do it. I would just say it was probably fermentation time.
6, 7 out of 20.
Yeah, sure. 5, 6.
I think I want to say something a little bit nice because I feel like I really kind of trashed it on the aroma category. It does taste better than what I was expecting, but it still has its problems. So I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6.
I could go 6, sure.
6?
Yeah, that's fine.
6 is fine. You got a 6. Sorry.
Mouthfeel, slimy.
I mean, the
I think
mouthfeel.
aside from diacetyl, it's actually pretty appropriate for what I would expect from a
Attenuation
Hellesbach
wise.
that is a, yeah.
Yeah, but I like, so I'm tasting that slickiness. So
Yeah, that factors in.
out of 5,
Maybe
2.
I'll give it a 3.
I would go 3.
I'll go 3 too.
Okay. So 2.8.
We're bringing
No.
We're not bringing points in
I'll
here.
do 3 on that one.
And overall impression out of 10.
3.
Yeah, I want to be nicer because
Then I'll say 4.
I'll go 4.
And then we can average it. We can do 3.5.
There's no halves.
no halves.
No halves.
You know,
Round up.
Yeah, let's round
Yeah.
up.
we'll do 4.
You guys are so generous.
10, 6,
That's going to go in the Schweel cup.
I think it's a
Ryan
mostly
gets that at
well-made
the
beer.
end.
It just had a
Yeah, it's
need a little more time
He
on
just
that,
shakes his head.
it's
Nope.
disappointing because
So
it's
did,
almost
There
there.
was an update on the audio issues. It's your dad.
That's right.
He says the room is too big.
Oh yeah, my dad's an audiophile. He
Yeah.
he worked in the sound industry forever, so he would say it sucks. I mean,
It is what it is. Just,
Stop
I'm
hacking my
sorry.
YouTube account, Dad.
This is a laboratory here.
That's
We're
so
not
funny.
in
I
a
didn't
studio.
think that.
That's so funny.
Did he say audio sucks? Was that the word?
Yes.
The alternative was cramming
Pretty
into
good.
like the small office that has the pads that like
Yeah.
absorb sound, because we do have some of those like sound bafflers
That
in
probably
other areas
would
of
be
the
better,
building.
but, I'm not.
No,
My
pretty
dad's
tiny.
complaining, not me.
We got the big
Sorry, Jimmy's dad.
laminar
We failed
flow
you.
cabinet behind us. Did I say that right?
Very close.
Laminar?
Laminar flow hood?
Laminar?
Laminar flow cabinet?
It's a pretty normal word.
It's been a rough day.
This is gonna be number 3, right?
I haven't mentioned the rough day.
I
This
think
is
it's all
number
been
3,
3.
3
correct?
this whole time.
The last
I
3
didn't
have
know
been
if that
3.
should be mentioned.
Oh, it was the scraping of the cups. So
Oh,
what does
yeah.
that sound? We'll do a cheers for him at the end. There's no need to bring down the mood yet.
Cool. So number 3 is a beer.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. This is not a seltzer.
Could have
Let's see.
fooled me.
Number 3 is a Bavarian IPA. What makes it Bavarian, you may ask?
Does it
I'm
explain?
picking it up again.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
think
the same-
once you
it's-
primed me for it, I was like, okay, now my brain is kicking back
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
It's the same brewer.
Is
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
I'm picking it up again.
It's a
It's
little.
the same person, so Bavarian IPA. It's Pilsner malt, Kolsch yeast. Wait,
Cool.
wait.
Cool.
What was the yeast in the previous beer?
Oh, I honestly, I mean, if it was Imperial,
It was.
maybe I want to say L13 Global, because it is a little more prone to some.
Harvest.
It was Harvest, okay. That's usually pretty
I'm
low.
wondering if they just didn't boil it long enough, if they're using Pilsner.
Were you getting like DMS or something?
It could be, because DMS and diacetyl are very similar. They can come off similar. It didn't really taste too much more like cream corn to me. It tasted more like butter. But
Yeah.
like that could be a thing. If you're not boiling Pilsner malt for 90 minutes, you will get that.
So yeah, Pilsner malt, Kolsch, whole melon, Mandarin, Bavaria.
I'm just gonna say, love Kolsch yeast for IPAs. It's
Yeah.
such like an unexpected but really fun pick.
It's kind of like like I always called Kolsch, like working the store, it was like a cheater lager yeast. You know, like
Yeah.
if you want to make clean beers and you have no ability to make a lager, use Kolsch yeast and just cross your fingers, keep it as cold as possible.
You definitely get the higher hop count in that, which I
Yeah, that
enjoy.
hop presence
Absolutely.
is definitely there.
So let's go with Aroma out of 12.
I am not a fan of the aroma.
I don't have anything I like out of it.
I'm picking up an off smell.
There is definitely something off that's
kind of keeping it from being very cohesive. It's distracting from like the dry hop kind of character I'd expect.
It's like musty almost.
A little musty.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good. Yeah, for sure.
Just a little maybe
Out of
stale
12,
hop.
I'm on a 3 or 4.
4 is fine. I'm almost smelling the same thing I'm smelling from the last one. There's something in the process that needs to be refined, and I feel like it's something with either the boil or the fermentation time or something. I'd like to learn more about the processes on these beer to kind of figure out what's going on. But I smell a very familiar smell from the last beer to
I like
this beer.
familiar.
Familiar.
Because it was like, it was the smell of earlier.
Yeah.
So familiar. That's good.
Familiar. Something in this is a lot like the other one.
Yeah, there is a similar. I will say, I think the aroma is better than the last one, but
But I think that could be
Not
the hops covering it up.
that is true. Yeah.
Where the other one was a Kolsch, so there was no hops that was
Cover
really
it
going
up,
to cover
yeah.
that up. Where this one is a lot more aggressive on the hop, and you get that in the flavor, and it's a lot more pleasant because of that. But I still have that flavor in the background.
Yeah.
So where are we? We're on aroma.
On aroma, I mean, you guys go first.
I said 3 or 4.
I'll go up with 4. Sure.
Let me see what the last one got. Last one got a 4. I'll go with 4 on this
Yeah.
one too. Yeah.
Pretty
I'll do the 3, but we
comparable.
can do 4. 4 is fine.
And then appearance.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Appropriate, yeah.
Yeah. That's like another 3.
Yeah.
Appearance is great.
It's not clear.
Do IPAs these days have to be clear?
Don't these days. That's not a thing.
Back in the old days, beer
So
used to be
if it's
clear.
these days, it would absolutely be a 1 because it's kind of clear, right?
I think it's pretty good.
It's
I-
enticing. I would
Yeah.
want, like, based off visual
I'd be
appearance,
happy
I would
with
want to
that.
drink.
In
I
a
would be
minute,
happy
in a
with
minute,
that
we're
in a
gonna pour
glass.
one that's got Clarity Firm in it.
Okay.
No, not Clarity Firm, but Biofine, and it's gonna be crystally, and it's gonna be glowing. You're gonna see unicorns in there, and you're gonna be like, "Damn it! Take all
Yeah.
those 3s and make them 2s."
Yeah.
I still feel okay giving
Biofine's
this a
an
3.
amazing product, but like, you know.
You really just want this to be a 2, don't you?
No, it's fine. No, 3 is fine.
If we
I
need
just-
to
I-
make it
you
a 2
wanna
for
do-
I've
me.
just done this long enough to know that you guys are gonna be like, "Oh wait, that's the perfect color beer."
Biofine is an incredible product, so probably, yeah.
And actually, honestly, I think BJCP, especially now that we have this whole myriad of like, from murky to clear, I think we should have more than 3 points for
Yeah.
appearance.
Yeah, I think
yes.
a 3-point swing is a little rough on that. But
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3.
Because we're bringing in like color and head retention. I mean,
The flavor on this one is definitely better than the last. The hop profile on this is great. I do love the hop profile. It has a nice bitterness to it. It's got a nice little bit of aromatic going on. There is something in the background that's throwing me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, same,
I agree
same
with
with
that.
me. It's,
I agree.
I think back to what you were saying, Emilio, is musty. There's like a little
Yes.
dank something going on.
But not like
Dank,
a fun
no, it's
dank.
not dank. Dank is a whole nother realm.
Right.
What I would compare
Dank would
it
be
to,
kind of like the hop characteristic.
Well, that's what I'm getting.
You're getting dank basement, which is different from dank.
Like that cheese we made that one time.
ooh.
tell us about this cheese.
Yeah, tell us about this. I love cheese.
Oh no! So yeah, so we were selling cheese making equipment for. I'll love
Oh,
this
that's
story.
right. I remember.
For the longest time, and me and Nick got really into it. We're making like cheddar curds, like Wisconsin cheddar curds and all this stuff. And I made a Gouda, and I was like, let's make a Gouda, and we're gonna wax it, and we're gonna store it in my basement for 6 months or 8 months. And it was in the basement.
The whole process was perfect.
Yeah, it was great. And
Flawless.
we bring it back to the store. We cut it open. It's freaking beautiful. It like cracks off really nice. And we taste it. Tastes nice and sharp, and it was really good. And then we swallowed it, and it tasted like moldy basement.
Oh, no.
And it was just like, not that my basement's moldy, but I mean, it tastes like
Apparently it
it tastes
Well, you know
like
what he did after the
That
fact? He
cheese
lined
was.
like that
didn't taste like
cedar chips.
it didn't taste like a French cave. I'll say it that way. It tasted like a South Jersey basement.
I don't like that.
What a thought.
So yeah, terroir is a thing apparently. Anyway,
So back to this one.
Flavor.
Just like Bon Jovi. All right.
So flavor, like there is good aspects of this, but there is a flaw in the background.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm in the fair to good range.
8 of
Yeah.
20.
8 sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'll agree. On the back end, it does have like that. It kind of feels like when you take a shower and then you leave your towel sitting out for a couple hours and you come back to your towel and it has like that.
That smell.
Yeah, it's just like that kind of like hovers on the back end, which is like disappointing because like up until that point, like it's not bad, and it's actually almost like you're like, oh, is this gonna get good in a second? And then it doesn't.
Or like
It's
you,
disappointing.
left your laundry in the washer for
Yes,
a little too long.
yes, yes.
And then
Like,
you
You
dry
don't
it,
need
and
to
then you
like
put it on, and you're just like,
get on top of your chores. Like,
You're the
don't
one
leave your towel.
You're the one that said you haven't taken that jumpsuit off since you
You know what? This jumpsuit is doing overtime, okay? If anyone deserves an extra $50 out of this, it's this jumpsuit. Working hard. I would go 7 on flavor because you asked.
7 on flavor.
7.
So
7
wherever
it is.
we're at.
Yeah.
7 or 8, 7. You be the deciding factor on that one.
Yeah, you're the one with the pen and the left hand.
It's true. I have the power.
You guys hired somebody that has a left hand?
We have multiple people here with left.
Oh, it's a left-handed
It's
company.
scary, yeah.
Are you left-handed?
I know.
Oh no, those lefties.
Last one got a 6. I'm gonna say 7 because this is definitely better than the last one we had.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Sounds good.
7.
It's a left-handed cigarette.
And then mouthfeel.
Mouthfeel was great.
yeah,
It's fine. It's not slimy, like diacetyl slimy like the other. So, out of, I mean, 3 is the above average. 3 is very good out of 5. So I'll say 3.
3 or 4 is fine. Like
I'm
the
like going 4.
mouthfeel alone is fine.
3. Yeah,
3.
that's okay.
across the board.
And then overall out of 10.
2. I'm just joking. Yeah,
Where'd that come
That's not how any of those numbers work.
from? Yeah.
that wouldn't be overall score at all. I mean, the average out of them, I would probably just average those numbers up.
Quick, Emilio.
Oh no, numbers. Overall impression. I don't know.
We're a little bit below
I'm gonna
average.
go grab
Yeah.
more beers.
Maybe 3? 4?
I
The
would
last
say-
one we gave a 4, and
Sure.
I would say this one is definitely better, but I don't know if I would say it's a 5.
Like 5 better?
So I would say it's a
Overall
4.
4.
Yeah.
4 we can roll with.
Definitely better than the other one though. So.
How far are we in so far?
3. We've just labeled all of them 3.
We've done 4.
Okay.
We got like 6 more to go.
I'm
Guys,
just convinced
I'm trying
that
to
all of them are
count.
3. So
6. 17.
My
everyone start yelling numbers to throw Emilio off.
No.
my schweel pile's getting a little big here.
I had offered we have like cups over there to pour into if we don't want that on the table, but there they are.
We're too far gone now.
We've committed. We made choices at the beginning and we're just following those through.
A propane tank?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got to sterilize a lot of stuff.
A lot of
So you
fire.
gotta- a lot of fire
ISO.
involved in yeast making, as it turns out.
I guess.
Actually,
I guess-
funny story.
Is
I
that legal to have
almost set my
propane
face on
indoors?
fire the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, it was horrific. It was a horrifying experience.
Andrew, if you're watching, we filled out a near miss experience.
Oh yeah, we totally
paperwork.
did.
Yeah.
Hi Andrew.
I did that with my oven once.
Oh my god.
Well, I didn't do it.
Why'd you put your head in there?
It was a bad day. No, I'm just joking. It was a bad day.
Today?
No, my oven was broken, and I had the maintenance guys in the building. They took a look at it, and supposedly it was fixed, so I go to use it. If that ever happens to you, make sure you open the oven and, just check it, and maybe not just turn the knob to light it, and then come back to it a half hour later.
Oh no.
No, because when I opened that door, it was a huge fireball that shot out of it into my face. I burned like my eyebrows off, like half the front of my head was singed. It was not good. Yeah, so that was the day I
That
almost
is
burnt
your
my face off.
free advice for the day, brewers.
Yeah, fire dangerous, guys. Fire
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, so if you do any stove work, open the door when you go to light it, because if you just light it or turn the knob and think it lit, It may not light until you open that door.
No.
And then it lights like a fireball.
Sorry, I took so long.
It's okay.
Did you get lost?
I got a life lesson too. At 44 years old, you learn that the longer you hold your pee, the longer it takes to pee.
Oh. Was your
I feel like I
mic
learned that
on?
before. What's that?
Was your mic on?
No. The whole time I was thinking about turning it back on. You're like, here's the stream.
Unfortunately, that's the second time you've told that joke.
Dads do that.
The first time it wasn't on air, so
Yeah,
it's the
that
first
one was
time for the
for-
people at home.
The
All right,
viewers at home. Exclusive content.
Oh, look at that. That looks like a 3 in appearance right there.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I would call that maybe a 2.
I would say the
One?
head on it is
Jesus.
actually,
If it's a hazy
First time I've been in
IPA,
a beer, dude.
Yeah, apparently so.
I don't know what it
the
is.
head on it isn't as nice as I'd like it to be.
Yeah.
I think sometimes, is this the one that you said had the biofine?
Oh,
Or
I
not?
didn't. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't
Good
know.
possibility.
I don't know all the ingredients of every beer ever.
So,
I don't even need to
so
go.
what are we drinking here?
Hold on. I have a lot of work to do here.
Well, he's got to write it in the title field, so you might as well say what we're drinking.
Oh, okay, right. We have a Kolsch.
Oh, I love
Hey.
Kolsch. It looks beautiful. Beautiful
It
Kolsch.
looks a little darker in color for a Kolsch than I like, but I'm not going to hold it.
I don't know. I think that's.
It's mostly Pilsner and Lil, L-I-L, Lil Vienna. Lil Vienna. Just Lil.
Little.
Just a hint.
Hallertau Milfro Pearl, and it has a yeast in it, which I won't say. I bet you're going to guess it's a Kolsch
A
yeast.
Kolsch yeast, I would think.
I saw the label.
I'm enjoying I feel like this, compared to the last Kolsch on the table, this is more appropriate.
Yes.
Yeah,
To
the aroma
style.
is a lot more there.
Also, I like.
Oop, that stuck my nose in the beer there. These cups are a little wider than I thought they were. I'm gonna snort this beer 2 lines of
I mean,
beer.
you see, that's where your taste really is from the
Yeah.
nose. So you just get a real judge's drink from the nose.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I do too.
Definitely got the grassy, grainy thing
That
going
grain
on.
profile is amazing.
It's
Like-
got like that crackly thing
Yeah,
that kind of
exactly.
goes on. Yeah,
like
I
the
love
word
that.
grist, like sticks out when I taste that.
Oh,
That's nice.
someone's getting some higher scores.
Yeah.
It's you. Well, let's just jump right into it. Aroma. The aroma's good.
It's appetizing.
It's
Very-
kind of what I expect from a Kolsch. You get a little bit of that grassiness in there. You get a little bit of the malt profile, but otherwise it's very clean. It's not overbearing in any way.
Yeah, I'm into that.
What do you think, Jim? Where's your snouter go?
I mean, I'm just drinking it because it's delicious. Aroma it's fine. It's great. I don't think it's what I expect from a Kolsch. Yeah, it's not, so I mean, if we can go with numbers out of 12, I would say
Probably should go with numbers.
9.
I'll give it a 10.
I would go 10.
Cool.
Yes, I'll go 10 too.
I was just waiting for you to say it.
Yeah, I was
One
like,
more than you.
where we go?
I'm gonna go with 12.
Snap.
I'm gonna turn it up to 13.
Breaking all the rules. So we're gonna do 10 for that one, guys?
Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
Appearance.
Parents 3.
Yeah.
3.
Hands down.
We really don't.
You guys make
I
some
mean, it
good
could
looking beers.
have a better head and lace better.
It could, but
But I mean, for everything else we've given a
I'm
3.
just a
This
grouse.
is, this is up there.
yeah, everything else we give it a 3. We can't give this one a 2, like you were
We're
saying
gonna
earlier.
we're gonna
Yeah, exactly. There's always gonna be something better.
Yeah. So I think appearances is going to be a 3 on everything, unless it's real bad. Flavor.
Can we ask our producer Ryan maybe what he thinks about the flavor? Let's try.
Enjoyed it very much. I think it's quite good.
Love that.
Is that the technical term?
Yeah.
What would you give it out of 20 points?
So Ryan's not like he's not like a secret person or he's not like a beginner to the judging programs. I mean,
No.
you've done what you volunteered for the Homebrew.
Steward for the GABF, or was it
Yeah,
GABF?
have you done Stewart for GABF?
Yeah,
Cool.
I've stewarded at GABF and the World Beer Cup. I've been a table captain at those events as well. I also am a BJCP judge,
Yeah.
although I haven't really been doing much of that lately with everything that's gone on. So, let me see. Definitely.
So technically, we're like the crappy judges.
Oh yeah.
We got the real judge.
He's back there, like,
That's why he was laughing
pull the
earlier.
curtain back, and it's the.
It wasn't my dad's comment. He was like, "You guys have no idea what you're talking about."
I definitely like the malt, the graininess of this. I mean, shouldn't be super hoppy, right? And
So if we could ask you to like give a flavor out of 20, what would you say?
I'll tell you where I'm at.
I bet you will.
I'd probably go somewhere in the range of about 14 or 15, I think.
That's exactly where I was at.
You're not gonna one up them. You're not
No,
gonna like try to get
no, 20. No, Brian's too good at this. I can't one up him.
Yeah, no, I think. Yeah, I'm in agreement with 14.
Yeah.
14 works. If there's anything for me, it's just like maybe
15.
a tad sweet.
Yeah, I'll tie it under
Just-
attenuated. Yep.
Just a tad, though.
You know, 13's a fun
no.
number.
No, I think it deserves a full 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Full 14?
14.
Would the Vienna add a little more sweetness than?
It was a little. Vienna.
Just a
You needed
little.
like,
It could have been like 2
3
grams.
ounces short. and I
It
gotta
was-
toss them
Right.
back.
Yeah.
It was a maybe a risk, but yeah.
You just like got a whole handful.
That was great.
Salt Bay.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, we're not
Salt Bay.
done.
Don't.
This is the second time Nick has done this.
I'm-
We're almost there.
Mouthfeel 5.
I was doing the no because of his Salt Bay comment, not because you finished your beer. By the way.
Salt Bay?
Yeah, don't. Let's not even.
Okay.
No, let's move
Sounds
on.
good to me. It sounds too complicated.
So mouthfeel, as you were saying, under attenuated a little bit, so it could be drier.
I don't even know if it's like under as much as it's just like
It's not slimy
honey,
to me.
honey sweet.
It's not slimy, but I think it is a little sweet. Like I would love to say try it again, but you can't. So Nina, try it again. now would you drink 4 of these?
If I drank 4 of any beer, I would probably not be able to like verbalize what I would be
well, you're on
doing.
you're
so.
on beer 5 now. So
Yeah, it's gonna happen any second now. I
All right,
would
Amelia,
go.
could you
I would
drink
go
4
4.
of those?
I could.
Could I? Yes. Would I want to? I don't think so.
So, and I think in definition of Kolsch, I think crushable, like
Yeah.
easy
Yeah.
4, like
I don't know. I don't see why you couldn't drink 4 of them. You'd be pretty
Because I don't want to.
it's a little.
I don't want to.
A little
Can't
bit
make
sweet.
me.
Maybe a 4 for mouthfeel. Is that where we're heading?
I'm
Or-
at 3. 3 is
Okay.
above average.
Okay.
I'll go 3. I'll go 3.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll vote it either way, so don't matter what I
He doesn't
say.
matter.
There's 3 threes and there's one other one.
I'll go 3.
Over on
I
Prussian.
gave you a 4.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
That was
good.
definitely.
Thank
this was
you for
definitely
this
one
Kolsch.
of. Yeah.
I enjoy.
Oh, I don't want. I'm not pointing out which one this was, but I just want to like point out the bottle that it was. It was a Saranac October.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, all
I didn't even know that was still.
Saranac is
That
still
wasn't. I was
around.
sitting in the basement for like 20 years.
Yeah, I was like, is Saranac still a thing?
Is Saranac still a thing?
I don't know, but there
feel
was a
like I have to
Saranac
look it
bottle.
up.
I mean, if it's not, we should probably keep that bottle. All right, so
That's
I'm pretty sure.
great score for that one.
Good score.
Pretty sure
score,
Nina's
yeah.
gonna know what this is.
Me?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, because we talked about this a little bit earlier. But I don't know if the other will know. So let's keep it a
So cryptic.
secret.
I love this necklace you have going on.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah. Yeah. Where's it? Is it from the daughters?
No, I made it.
Did you make it? I was wondering.
No, Zadie made it. My 7-year-old made it, and I think it's got a guitar, it's got skull and crossbones on it, it's got maybe a Christmas tree.
I like the rainbow personally.
Yeah,
That's my
I
favorite.
like how it's different on both sides.
Whoa.
Yeah,
It's-
it was way different on both sides before I made her fix it. It was all the charms were over here and all the beads were over here, and I'm like,
Like,
honey,
that's not comfortable to
you gotta do a
wear.
little like symmetry here.
Somewhat of a symmetry.
This
No,
is
she
an
made it,
intriguing
and I
color.
wear it everywhere.
This is the
I know.
weirdest
Yeah,
West
you've had it on for a while now.
I've ever seen.
I noticed it the last time we were hanging out. I didn't say anything then. I wish I did. I like it though.
Thank you, Zadie, when you're watching this in like 15 years.
Zadie, you did a great job.
She's not watching right now. Why not?
It's past her bedtime.
Oh,
Sheesh.
what do I know? I don't have kids. When do you put them to bed?
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible. As soon as they'll go to bed.
All right, this is number what? Where are we at? Are we on
3.
Are we really at 6?
We're on 3.
All right, Chuck, secret ingredient. Don't answer
Oh,
because you know.
okay.
Secret ingredient.
Cranberries?
It is a
Don't-
very
you can smell it. You can smell it.
intriguing color.
You can smell it.
Oh.
Cherries.
Before I smell it, I was going to guess rhubarb.
Oh,
Oh, I like that answer.
Oh.
That's good.
I
I
don't
can
think
see
rhubarb
that.
would give it that much of
You're significantly closer than Nick is.
It smells like sour cherries, man. I don't know.
Interesting. Interesting.
It's not beets.
I think when we say it, we're gonna go. Oh.
Wait, what did you say?
What?
What'd you say?
Beets?
Yeah.
Is it really beets?
The winner goes to.
Wait, to be fair, he did just say it's not
It's
beef.
definitely
I
not
mean,
beets.
You can't tell from the smell.
I don't know. I
I
guess
did get that beatiness
earthy.
from it.
Dude, I love beets.
Also, like, I knew.
Beets are.
knew.
Did you know? Beets heal your liver.
Yeah, I
I
love
should eat more
beets.
beets.
Yeah. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice, but in theory, alcohol damages your liver, and beets heal your liver. So
So this is-
we're
this is
at
a
net
lot.
zero. We're just.
we're at a null zero
Yeah.
here.
We are not giving you medical advice.
Can you type that across the screen, Ryan? Like scrolling.
But beets will make your poop look like blood.
Also, write that.
Okay, so it'll make your liver better, but it'll definitely make you freak out in the morning and need to go to the emergency room until they're like, "What did you have for dinner?" And you're like, "Beet salad or beet saison."
That's a very expensive trip to find out that you just had beets for dinner.
You've just never eaten enough beets to freak out.
Don't challenge me.
Even when I poop
go
out,
for
I'm like,
lunch, eat beets
I
all
must
day. I
have
got
eaten
beets all
beets
day.
last night or last week.
Well, you gotta be like
Sometime.
really drunk that you don't remember eating the beets, and then you wake up the next morning very hungover, and you're like, "All right, we're getting way too far into that."
Do we have a style of beer? Or so I can show all the good people what it looks like up close.
Ryan's like,
This is a saison.
It's a beet saison. Very good. It's 4.5%. It has a yeast in it. It is cooked beet in 2 Play-Doh fermentation.
So add to Play-Doh?
I don't understand Play-Doh.
Oh, I only understand Play-Doh. I don't understand specific
Yep.
gravity.
This is the difference in pros and amateurs.
You must be a pro.
Cooked beet in 2 Play-Doh. I mean, it says 2. It's a 2 with a little
Yeah.
circle, which
Yeah,
is also
that's
like
right
a degree
around,
mark.
right around a terminal for many styles. So
Yeah.
Okay, so they're adding it after fermentation, or like mostly
toward maybe towards the end. It depends, I guess, how far they are expecting it to
And you said it was cooked
finish
beets?
out.
Yeah,
Maybe
you have to.
do
Yeah,
it.
otherwise, like there's it's.
Oh my God, that flavor's amazing.
Yeah, you have to like so.
Wow!
Yeah, it's so good.
So
Wait, hold on, before we get there.
Sorry.
Aroma.
beets are a hard starch until they're well, I mean not hard starch, but once they're cooked, then they release
Little
kind of like grains. Then they
Convertible.
release the sugars. Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
So we'll go back to aroma. I actually don't pick up a lot of beet on the aroma. I can see where it is, but I don't pick up a lot. I actually pick up a lot of the, I guess it would be a yeast profile in there.
Little yeast. I got like an earthiness. I think maybe because I knew what it was going into it. I was sort of looking for it, but super pleasant and
You may get
I love that.
the yeast farts in the smell.
Yeast farts.
what
yeast
are you
farts?
getting?
I don't. That's literally the technical term for me, at least.
Oh,
Like no.
The yeast perks is like, oh, that's a thing
yes,
for you,
very
huh?
interesting.
I'm so sorry. No, like
I
it's,
know.
Like-
I was like aroma, and then I drank it. I'm like, this is delicious.
Whoa, I know.
Spoiler, I guess.
We
like
jumped
it's
ahead.
not. It's not. I don't know. Like the yeast didn't finish. Like it was strained of some sort. Like there's like that saison-y yeast fart smell. I don't know.
Sulfur?
Yes, thank you.
There's our science word for the hour. We'll get there.
I like the way he was explaining it.
I remember specifically
help?
being at Tonewood one time, and me and you and Eli were also all like tasting something, and going like, I don't know, what do you think it smells like? Farts. Yeah. It's a very technical like
Smells like
term.
farts.
I don't know. But no, it smells like sulfury.
Yeah, I get a lot of that. I mean, it's. I
Thank
think
you.
it's-
I think
Could be a little,
You know,
you're
little
my new favorite
saison.
So back to aroma. So where are we getting it for
Yeah.
score?
man.
I mean, the aroma is. I think it's good.
good.
I don't think it's great in any sense. There's nothing that's blowing my something off.
I would go 8 maybe for me.
8?
With it earthy and just like
I can see that. I'm fine with that.
I'm 40 at 5.
45?
Okay.
45.
I'm gonna have to average
I
here.
want to go. I'm gonna fuck up his average. I gotta go with 9. Like
Oh,
it's
man.
very enticing.
really?
I get like
Maybe
that
like
earthiness. I get
7?
that beadiness.
I think with the 2 8s and a 5 and a 9, I think we're back up to 8.
You up to 8? All right.
No,
Is
that's
that
not
bad?
how averages work.
Yeah,
at
the
all.
9 set it off.
We're not average
The
pros
9 just
here.
completely canceled yours.
I've never.
No, that's not
I don't
how
even
that
know how to spell math.
Appearance is 3, though. I think we can all agree.
First beer that gets a 2 in appearance is just like you really messed
Go
up.
like tiebreaker, Ryan, aroma on that beer. Let's see. Let's let the professional do that.
Yeah, the pro.
Yeah, so we're a tie rate. We're talking what? A 7 or 8?
You can tell he's professional.
Look how he smells that beer.
He doesn't talk a lot.
He's swirling.
I like the way he
People at
smells
home,
it.
you can't see, but we're watching a master working over here.
So I tried to do that all the time, but every time I do it, I end up sticking my nose in the beer.
I've seen you do that.
I'm like, oops.
I'll go with an 8 on that.
Damn it!
Yes.
Eight.
We're going 8. Boom.
Love you, Ryan.
All right, 3 on appearance, flavor.
This is so awesome.
It's so
Yeah.
By
great.
the way, like,
There's so
Yeah.
much.
So
there's so
cool.
much beet flavor in it, and
How-
it's so refreshing.
did it say how
so
much?
I'm with
beet?
you on that. I would definitely drink more than one of these.
I
I would-
slam like 8 of these.
Yeah.
You just said you didn't drink any more than 4.
Well,
But
I
that's how
said
good
what I
this beer
said.
is.
Yeah,
But the thing about it is, you get that like awesome earthy flavor from the beet, but you also get a grain profile behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so like balanced.
It's
So
not just
refreshing.
like in your face beet. It's a nice cohesion between the two.
No, I wish we had more of these.
I'm
Yeah.
like obsessed with this
I
right
would-
now. Good job. Whoever brewed this, this is soup. Send me some. It's great.
I would keep this. I would keep this in my fridge.
Yeah.
Like this is. I want to have
relates.
more of this.
No, well, I can't tell you who it is. I mean, you guys, well, you
Yeah.
might know.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know anyone.
This is kind of the way I met Jason Ronick. Remember, he got profiled in the Homebrew magazine for brewing that beet beer long
Oh
ago.
yeah.
And like I would make him like bring me in bottles of that beet beer because I loved it so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. I had beets this morning that you left at my house.
Well, they're good beets.
So what are we doing for flavor? I gotta go like real high on this one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give it an 18.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I could even
That's
go
fine.
into
I mean,
19
even if I said
just
18,
because like I love it
you
that
guys would
much.
still hit.
Yeah. I
that's fine.
actually bumped mine up to 19.
Yeah.
I don't want to say 20, but like.
It's hard to
I
do
can't-
20,
God damn,
but
I want to
man,
drink more of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Good job.
Yeah.
Beet Saison,
This is
number
cool.
6. You know who you are.
Yeah,
We're gonna
it's
go-
super unique too.
Yeah. It's.
Like sending that into a contest is a risk, and
I think
you
making.
made out.
I think like
So
making
good.
like a beet beer itself or a beet anything is like difficult and it's just so wonderfully balanced.
Yeah.
Like it's just I'm just stunned by it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say 19. I'm gonna go with 19.
19.
So 18 it is, right?
Yeah,
The yeast people love it.
we averaged out.
Fun story. You remember Dan and Jody? that live in Colorado. Like years ago, they did a they did an Iron Chef thing
Oh,
at
I
their house.
remember when you guys did.
And
that.
and it was like everybody put like ingredients in the hat, and I had to pull the ingredients out. We had a week to come up with it, and it was beets, so we called it the beet off. and
Class.
and me and my girlfriend won because we made everything with beets. Everybody had stuff with beets, but we did we did like 4 different things, and somehow we won. But beets are great. Yeah, eat more beets.
Love it.
Beets are good.
5.
Bam!
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I'm in love with this beer. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go 5.
5.
Do it.
Overall impression, we're going to give it a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
are.
think we have a winner.
Maybe.
We're not there yet.
We got 4 more to go.
One more.
Beating that beer's pretty hard.
That was great. Thank you for sending us that. Wonderful.
It is contested. She finished it.
I did finish it.
Most of these are hers.
It's true. Gotta conserve my energy. I drink a lot of beer, like, as my livelihood.
No, you're
So-
definitely doing it smart.
Yeah.
This one was a little full.
I'll also be right back, guys.
And
Yeah, turn off your.
No one's gonna want to hear that.
All right,
And then-
Nick, it's just up to you and me.
then
to
there
get
was
an
2. Excuse me.
All right, we have 4 more.
Awesome.
answer. Got this.
Amelia's gonna go pee. It's a little different from our usual.
He switched it off. I saw.
It's a little different from our usual format because this is a contest, so you gotta bear with us. We're drinking probably a little bit more of each of the beers than we usually do,
And we're writing things on paper.
and
Amelia is writing things.
on paper. So yeah.
It is.
Good catch.
There you go.
Ryan's such a pro back there.
Now you can hear Jimmy. Whoa, I think all of our mics heard that one. So what are we about to drink here?
Well, we can't tell you because Amelia's not here.
Well, I mean, you can tell the crowd and then repeat it when Amelia comes back.
So this is Keller Pills under pale Keller beer. I don't even know what that is. That's the thing. That's the style.
Keller beer?
Keller? Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that.
I wish I had like the BJCP definition in front of me, and I do not. Maybe Ryan
Maybe-
can help us out, but
Yeah, maybe
generally
we
super
should-
pale,
Ryan,
Pull it up.
you got some interesting
little-
deets on Keller Pills.
bit of
It's just verifying the spell.
Keller.
It's actually been really hard for me to smell today.
ooh, this smells lovely.
It's my,
Because your sinuses
yeah, my sinuses are just screwed.
Oh, that's delightful.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the delightful ones, I'm not getting much
Right,
on.
because it's delicate. and-
It is
yeah.
very dull. Yeah, you need something like punchier to break through.
Yeah, so I bought a new lawnmower this week.
Dad life.
I bought a new house.
It's an electric lawnmower. I know, yeah. You bought a house, I bought a lawnmower, which means you're gonna buy a lawnmower pretty soon.
I'm giving. You say electric, huh?
Yeah, it's an electric lawnmower.
Is it cordless?
It is cordless. Yeah, the battery is like this big and weighs like 15 pounds.
I remember when I was a kid, my dad bought an electric plug-in one.
And you ran over the cord?
The worst fucking thing ever.
Yeah, it's the dumbest thing ever.
And you know what? I didn't run over the cord because I was afraid of what would happen. But thinking now, I'd run over that cord in a heartbeat because I know it would kill the lawnmower, and I hated mowing the lawn with that thing. So
Dad, if you're still watching, we had a riding lawnmower because it was like 2.5 acres. I grew up in North Carolina. And I would put it in 7th gear as fast as possible, and I would just like mow like this. And then he would yell at me, and I'd be like, well, I did the best I could. He said, you gotta slow it down, you gotta go up and down rows. And the next time I went like, And he's like, you can't mow anymore. And I'm like, oh.
Aw.
I feel like I know so much about your dad now. After this episode.
He's an awesome person.
It's funny because like I use that same excuse for washing dishes. I just don't do it good.
That's me.
Whenever,
That's me.
Whenever I
That's
do
you.
it would taste like soap. I just can't do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that excuse didn't work
Not
though.
great. All right, let's.
It's made me
This
do it more.
beer is losing its.
Yeah, so if you had a question, so look up BJCP. It's a common summer seasonal beer brewed by many of the Munich area breweries and served in the beer gardens. It's a fresh young Hellas, so while still a malty, fully attenuated Pils malt showcase, the hop character is more pronounced and the beer is cloudy, often with some level of diacetyl and possibly has some green apple or other yeast-derived notes.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait, so what are we drinking? I was out of the
Keller Pills?
Keller
Intended to be
Okay.
drunk by the leader.
By the leader.
Yeah, I can tell already.
When he first said that, I was like, well, who's the leader?
Who do we defer to here? Drink by the leader. We have to fight for alpha now. This smells great.
It smells amazing. Like this is the beer that I would drink 6+. I would like just be like, oh, this is. Well, I'm just gonna start drinking this at like 11.
This
AM.
is giving me German beer garden
Right. Yeah.
vibes.
I'm
for
like picturing
sure.
like the table.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
You know?
totally.
Yeah.
Even the flavor kind of matches that profile.
Oh my god.
You
Oh
do-
my god. That is so good.
You do get a
Whoa,
little.
whoa, whoa, okay.
we got
We're going too fast.
I'm always fucking.
Look at me. I'm the leader now.
What
You're the
entry is
leader.
this? 3?
This is entry number 7. So what do we feel about the aroma, guys? I think we all really like it.
It's
Roma's great. Roma would
amazing.
be
Yeah.
a 10.
I'll go 11.
I gotta go with 11, man. Like I really want to drink this.
Yeah, I could do 10.
See,
So
beat Saison. You thought it was the
probably
best.
11.
We get a tiebreaker then. If we got
Yeah.
11, 10,
Yeah,
10.
so 11. 11 it is. We
Well,
turned it up to
Ryan's got
11.
to think about it.
Brian's gotta think
Oh
about
yeah.
it.
11.
Great.
We got
Turned it up to
Man, this is-
11.
hey, not more black. Appearance, guys. We're gonna go 3. Right?
I'm going to call this a 3.
Yep.
God, I really hope.
That category's just ruined.
I hope we don't have to do a 2 or a 1. I feel so bad. All right, let's go.
Flavor?
Flavor.
I mean, I don't get much under perfection.
I mean,
Oh my God, yeah.
it pretty much follows the profile of the beer to the T. There is a little dice.
Oh, there's water.
But it's not overbearing. It's proper. It goes well with the flavor of the beer. I don't really taste the green apple, which is fine with me. I don't really like.
I smell the green apple a little bit. Yeah.
But otherwise, it balances out nice. The grain profile is amazing.
I do smell the green apple by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
I'll give
yeah.
you that.
You get a little bit of bitterness from the hops, but not much. It just cohesively goes together. I just made that word up. I didn't make it up.
Cohesively?
Cohesive, I
You just
used that
invented
like
that word?
5 times.
I invented that word.
Rewind.
Fucking blowing the lines.
It's okay. Let him think he's smart sometimes.
It's your day, Nick.
It's my day.
You know, if you want to really have fun, ask him to spell it.
Oh
Well, he invented it. You can just make it up.
no.
Bunch of cues.
Cohesive. Got it. Nailed it.
That was your spelling?
Nailed it.
That was your spelling?
Yep. Have you seen that show?
No, I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Is
great.
that cake? Awesome, man.
Is that cake was
Did you watch Is That Cake on Netflix?
No, I watch
No.
Great British Baking Show like every average
Oh, but
person.
watch Is That Cake.
Okay.
Are you talking about
Good.
nailed it?
No, it's called Is That Cake.
That sounds like a very. What?
It's exactly what it is.
Are they
It is a-
faking?
They point at things. This cake? No.
Yeah.
This cake? Maybe.
Yes. No. Actually, and then they bring out a knife and try to cut it.
Sometimes they have katanas.
Yeah, they did that in like the first episode.
Well, it's the first episode.
Why didn't you
guys
bring
are
that
fucking
throughout the
with
rest of the
me.
episode?
Right, anyway.
Okay, so this flavor, how is this?
If I may say, like, see, this beer's so good, it just got us into bar conversations.
Yeah, we did.
It's like we're sitting at the bar drinking a bar beer.
There's nothing to complain about. Let's talk about something else. This is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is
So what did we get?
delightful.
On flavor, I like
18?
I gotta go 19, man.
Oh, let's go with 19.
The whole fact that we all like
17.
started talking about
Yeah.
other things and just sipped it is like a huge testament to how good the beer is.
Yeah, I could go with 19. I'm fine with that. What about you over there, Ryan? So you guys can't see what he's doing. He just put it up to his lips.
But you're still filming us, right? It's not a clear cam all the time.
He's now taking it into his mouth. He switched it around a little bit.
It's quite delightful. Yeah, I'd go with probably an 18 or 19, so I'll round up since everyone. I think that idea that we broke into a communal chat rather than judging the beer is a very good sign. So I'll go with
Yeah.
19.
Cool.
19 it is.
That's funny. I never would have thought that would have been. Yeah. The whole like, let's talk about something else besides this amazing beer that we're having.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
Mouthful out of 5. It's a 5.
5, yeah, man.
Yeah, there's, like, they hit all the, like, even just the lacing alone on this beer. Like, it's got foam.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's been sitting on the counter or the
Yeah, it's
table
still there.
for...
Hangs
and
on
it's
the
still
sides
got
of the
foam.
glass, like it's just.
Fun
Five.
story. Fun story. There's an extra one for fish.
Ooh, you're gonna like this one, Fish.
Which
What?
he's never gonna try it.
He's not even watching right now.
He said that. Overall impression, like 9 out of 10. I mean, nothing's perfect, but
Yeah, well, there is a ding here, and there's one
I'm
ding
going- I'm
there.
going 8
So we're gonna
personally.
go. Ooh, an 8.
Ooh.
you're gonna go 8.
Just because I'm like really hung up on that beet saison right now.
That beats
Oh, you don't want to lose?
Yeah.
Well, I think it already has. So
You are a Philly native now, aren't you? Now you're
I
like
wouldn't take
now
that
you're like underdogs.
I love one. Is there gritty in one of these beers? Because that would be true.
He's an owl of
Philadelphia.
beers. I gotta go 9.
9.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm a very big fan of that beet beer, but I'm also a very
Ryan?
big fan of this beer.
It is well done for sure.
I would rank that a 9 for my overall impression.
9.
9 across the
9
board,
it
guys.
is.
Well,
Yeah.
not across the board, but close
You
enough.
done good.
I
sir.
like deferring to Ryan for these.
All right.
Yes,
and
thank you
line
for
up
this
the
beer
next.
Well,
too.
you
I will
math.
probably finish this one as
Ooh,
well.
a
Why
clear
not?
bottle.
If you don't, I will.
That's interesting.
9.
Find it very-
Is this the cider that was in the mix?
You're not supposed to know this stuff. But yes, it is.
Well, I saw that
I
it
know.
was a cider.
So
we
like,
talked about a
so
cider.
Nina helped me put all the beers in the fridge. Oh well.
Are we supposed to be holding the cider separate?
It's a saison cider.
So what does that mean, though?
Yeah,
Do
no.
they-
Is
do
it
they-
supposed to be judged with the cider?
It's the only cider. I mean, it's a
Well,
flip
let's
top,
drink
so
it.
it's easy
Yeah.
enough to.
We don't like it, we don't like it.
I don't want to judge ciders and beers in the same contest, but if it's the only one and that's where they want us to enter it, then
I
yes,
can't
just don't
say.
think it's fair.
So is it a
So call 732-535.
Now,
I'm with you because we're trying to do like we did like a big cider thing as well.
Yeah.
And all right, we'll hold it off and see.
because we're going to do a separate prize for ciders because we did a cider buy, but we only got one cider, and we were hoping to get a few more. Did we only get one? He's going to go.
He's gone.
He's
Not
He's
coming
gone.
back, I don't
I
think.
thought we had a couple ciders. But I just don't want to judge a cider with the beers.
Is it like, so is it like is it a cider where they use like saison yeast, or is
That's what I
it a
imagine.
saison they added some cider to afterwards? I
It
think
looked
this
like a cider that they use saison
saison
yeast
yeast,
with.
yeah. Which, by the way, if you're
Also
watching
great.
at home, that's pretty good. You should
great
try it.
idea,
It's
yeah.
great.
2 ciders? I
cool.
mean, we can do the best of the 2. It's
right.
fine with me. We'll judge those separate though. I'd rather ciders go up head to head against each other than
how close
a beer to a cider. They're
the
just
other one.
2 separate things.
Okay. Then these are the last 2 beers then.
All right, and then
Or the
we're going
last
to
beer.
cider one.
Whoa.
Whoa!
8?
It didn't foam.
I'm being very respectful to the lab, by the way,
I hope Rebecca's not watching.
because otherwise we would be shooting these bottle caps in the air, and
Break some equipment.
it's fine.
We'll break
We had
some.
to ask
This is definitely no longer a sterile environment.
You didn't need that
It was no
$75,000
longer
piece of
sterile
equipment.
as soon as I came through the door.
Refract.
Rebecca gave us permission to be in here.
Sick.
Full permission.
Who is
was
it?
granted. Our lab manager, Rebecca.
Thank
If
you,
you're watching,
Rebecca.
she's probably not watching.
She's definitely not watching.
Well, when you do watch it, when you're 70 something, and you're like, I miss everybody. Thank you.
Oh, well, I'll still be here.
All right. This is a beer. Don't know what it is, so I'll put it down.
Oh yeah, so I did buy a house in Woodbury Heights. If there's any Woodbury Heights residents and you see me around, say hi to me. Or don't. I don't really care either way. But say hi. I like it. But don't really, but say hi.
Belgian single.
A single, huh?
It smells whip beery.
Yeah.
Got a little whip beer candle smell. Is that a weird description?
No,
Candles?
whip your candle.
Yeah.
No.
I brewed a whip beer.
I mean, kind of.
No, I get the waxiness that you're talking about.
Yeah, I brewed a whip beer like, I don't know how many years, too long ago. And like, every time I'd open it and drink it, I was like, it just smells like a candle. Not waxy, but like, what's that candle company that makes?
Yankee?
Yes.
You think
Smells like-
that prominent? I think it's
No,
the
it's
waxy.
definitely not that prominent, but
Oh, excuse me. I think it's that waxiness that you're talking about. I smell it. It's usually, I would consider that the clove phenol from the yeast.
yeah, but like a delicate, more floral. Not like the dried herb of the clove,
Yeah.
but maybe what the clove was before it was dried.
Yeah,
What was that? Is anybody?
clove. That's clove.
Clove is a flower, right? Dried? Nope, maybe not.
Isn't clove like the thing you put
like
into
a
ham?
seed.
You put it into
Yeah,
ham and
that's-
you hang pineapples on it?
Yeah, good job.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, it was also it was used as a numbing agent back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still used as a numbing agent.
Is it?
That was the one thing that like saved my mouth when I had that tooth problem.
Yeah.
The root canal. Is I found some clove oil and put it on there. It was the only way I was able to sleep that night.
Well, just like capers or like pickled flower buds. I think a clove is something, and they tried it. I don't know. Going off topic. So
Any
That-
clove experts out there?
Yeah, chime
Back to
in.
the chat.
Ryan, what
Chime
do you
in.
know about cloves? Tiebreaker. He's looking it up right now.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get this name here. Change the text color.
He's not looking it up.
Hey, he's diving in there.
He's like, I'm not even listening to you guys.
Not even listen.
Right. So Belgian single.
It does have that Belgian yeast smell to it.
Yeah.
I think the aroma is pretty spot on for what it is. It has some, I think they're pleasant phenols going on.
Yeah, it definitely leans pretty phenolic.
I appreciate it. I don't get the Belgian phenols personally.
It's
This
for,
is,
for
you
me,
said it's a triple?
Single.
A single, okay.
Yeah.
it comes in a little light for on the aroma for me. Like it's definitely there. It definitely smells like what it is, but it doesn't have like the full impact of what I would expect.
I think that's all I'm getting, and I want more maltiness in this.
Yeah. The
I want that
phenolic-
counteraction.
The phenolic feels a little out of balance for me, almost in kind of like Band-Aid-y.
Also, I
Territory.
gotta say, like, I don't recall really drinking the Belgian singles. Like Belgian blondes, yes. Wit beers, yes, but like I don't know what a Belgian single is per se.
Single would just be Belgian ale.
Yeah, it'd just be Belgian.
Yeah, so I think it's over attenuated in that style. Like it's dry. Like Belgians typically have a little under attenuation. In my
It is super dry. You don't get much maltiness on the flavor. You do get a good yeast profile on the flavor, but it finishes like water.
Wait, so for the aroma, what we guys?
On the last beer. You're on it.
So back to the aroma.
How do you feel about the aroma, guys? I think you guys were.
It has like a Belgian phenol to it, but it doesn't mix with the maltinesses, which we kind of want on both.
I'm a hard 6 or under.
I'd go 5.
I could do a 5.
I'll definitely go 5.
Okay, 5. Appearance?
3.
You guys wanna? Yeah, it's a 3.
This beer looks like poop.
I think this is a 3.
Flavor, guys. How's everyone feeling about this?
Flavor, I'm on an 8.
So let's go back to like, it's a spring beer competition, not necessarily a Belgian single competition, right? So this is a beer that you would drink in the spring, maybe planting flowers, maybe sweeping your sidewalk.
Yes, I just think it's too dry for me.
Yeah, I just want to throw that perspective out there of like maybe erase the style out of your head and just like think of what it is. So
I want more maltiness to mix with the yeast profile I'm getting.
I think if we're using a standard of like drinkability on that front, the last one we veered into other conversation, and this one we're overthinking a little bit.
yeah, right.
So,
That's valid. Yeah.
It's, I don't know.
Out of 20,
There's-
maybe
I'm
a
thinking too much about it.
9 or a 10. But no, that's a really good. Like because the other one was like, oh, this is perfect. Like let's just talk about something else.
Yeah.
I'm on an 8.
I'll go with 8. I think that like it definitely feels like kind of very springy, but also I don't know. I don't really know what to say about it. It's just like not hitting for me in the way like I really wanted to.
It's basically it's hitting me with a clovey flavor, and then it finishes with water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Like I'm not getting that malt balance to go with it.
Right.
And it kind of ruins it for me.
Yeah. The body on it's definitely a little bit on the lighter
So
side.
8.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
do an 8.
Mouthfeel.
I'd maybe go like 3 on that.
Yeah.
I think I would agree that it's definitely a little on the dry side. Nice carbonation.
Yeah.
Carbonation's good.
Gotta
Yeah.
circle back.
Carbonation nailed it.
Yeah. It's very nice.
So that's something to be said for that.
I'd say 3 on it.
Definitely.
Yeah, 3 to 4. Yeah.
Overall, guys, how do you feel about this beer?
I feel like it's a 4 to 5. I mean, I could even go up to 6.
I think 5 is good. The very middle of the road.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not
Yeah,
great.
it is.
It's
You're
just,
right.
you know,
It's good.
like I
It's-
could finish a bottle of this. Would I get another bottle? No.
Yeah.
So.
If it was the only bottle left and you wanted it, would you?
Oh, yeah.
If there's only one bottle left in the
Yeah,
world,
totally.
Probably.
there's no more alcohol, just this. Like, yeah, fucking. So we're gonna go 5 of that, everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
10, 16.
So do we want to save the ciders? And I mean, we're at 9:14. So
Oh, we are.
yeah,
Yeah, I guess we can say this.
let's save the ciders for next month.
Okay.
Yeah, because we said if like there wasn't enough entries that we would hold it off for
Yep.
a month.
Yep. And whoever had the clear pop top, I literally popped it and put it right back on. So
So if it's messed up, you will get a consolation prize because he messed it up.
Carbonation.
what was it? What was that car? 2000 what?
2000 Toyota Camry? Nice.
You can do donuts
It's
in the parking lot.
yours.
That's it, though.
It'll run forever.
Bring BYOH. Bring your own hammer. Knock the window.
Or
off.
wrench.
Excuse me, Nick, by the way, there was a comment from Bob L. that there is a brewery in plans to open in your new hometown of Woodbury Heights.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Well, I'll tell you what.
If you fill it out.
If you know who it is, tell them to give me a call because I will happily install their tap system. Smile.
You have all 8 of them?
Yep, I got all 8.
Oh, I thought
and
I gave him one earlier.
I think you just gave him one just so you could have
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
I should have brought some whiskey.
That would have been nice.
I should have
So
brought some whiskey
we have
for-
winners,
We,
right?
there's
Oh,
a
for the
clear number 1 and
for
number
the,
2.
for the cinder block.
There's a clear 1 and 2. Is there a third?
I would assume so.
I mean,
Is there a clear third?
there's 6
that would be
people
the
tied for
third.
third.
All right. I mean,
So
Are we
we'll
announcing
start-
winners? What are we doing?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
announce
Okay.
winners.
Great.
Which one of you guys have to do it? Which one? You guys fight over it. How about we'll do Nina first place, you second place, third place, and also the car. You got to announce the
consolation
prizes.
The consolation
the
prize
car,
is the car, but
employment at Imperial Yeast,
also some
Morgan
swag
production.
packs.
Why
all
not?
the benefits that you get, including free beer around the city.
I got the
forever.
shirt. This is a pretty good shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty nice, man.
Jumpsuit.
This is my jumpsuit. I wear it every day. You can't have
For at least 5 minutes.
it. At least.
So I mean, I didn't write any names down. I only got the numbers.
Yeah.
So.
We're gonna do.
How about you tell me the number and I'll.
Where
I'll
do we
look for the-
start? Should we start with third place? Is that how we do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
All right.
Let's flip it around.
So,
God, this
third place is entry number 5.
Entry number 5.
Which
One would have thought maybe I would have like organized this crap on the ground, but I didn't.
who hired this guy?
First time, right?
Yeah.
Do we have elevator music we can cue up?
Definitely not the first time I screwed it up. Number 5 is Andrew.
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 For what beer?
Andrew.
Us for his.
Andrew with the spring shine cold.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was the Kolsch. That was a
That
good
was
Kolsch.
nice.
That
That was
good.
delightful.
That's
So
good.
Andrew, you got handwriting that looks like it would be written by someone named Andrew.
Or fish.
No, definitely not fish. No, Andrew, third place. What's his winnings? Do you know?
I can't remember what the third place was.
Well,
I only remember what the first place was. That's so bad. But yes, we will contact you somehow.
yeah, Anthony or Fish or
Anthony
Amelia.
or Fish. Hopefully you
Yeah.
hope,
I'll give you guys.
hopefully
a call.
that they gave you or they
Owen.
took your
Just
information.
tell Owen he's got. Oh, by the way, you have to do this.
Oh, and call these people. Tell them they won.
And number 2, second place.
Number 2, and I remember this one. It's the Beat beer. Congratulations,
Oh,
the
the
Beat
Beat beer.
Saison.
Beat.
It's
The Beat Saison, number 6
That beer is so cool.
by
Yeah.
Mike Scaglione.
Mike.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
Mike Staglione.
Yeah, you
No, I don't. I just wanted to say. I just want to say his last name in a funny way.
Well, that was not nice.
No, it's not. I enjoyed it.
Maybe it was. Maybe it pronounces like.
Scaglione.
Mike, the beer was really good. I want
Can we cut this live stream? Can we stop?
No, but so Mike enters like he's a West Philly. He comes into West Philly all the time. Enters almost every month, and yeah, nails it a lot.
Yeah,
that
that-
Beat beer was amazing.
Yeah.
That was
That,
so cool.
Yeah, that Beat
Your
beer.
prize is to give us a bottle of their beer more each.
Yes.
It's a great prize. Anyway, on
Yeah, that-
to the first
Yeah, that Beat
place.
beer is so good. Who wants to announce the last one?
So-
Who's announced the winner?
It's your guys' show.
Nina.
All right, that would be entry number 7,
Which
I
is?
believe was the Keller beer, Keller Pills. Yeah,
Yeah, the one where we
By
can
That was
Steve
beautiful. Steve Mega,
Yeah, Steve Mega W.
Mega W.
Yeah.
Steve.
the W is for a win.
Congratulations.
That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mega win.
Mega
So-
win.
You won the choice of the brew in the bag system, the 2 bags of base grain, or the growler of malt extract, which
Yeah.
I think is 22 pounds or something.
Significantly more than that, but it's somewhere between that and 50.
It's the growler. I think it's not.
No,
Is
it's
it
33.
Is
It's
it 33? It may be a 33, 32, something like that, but it's your choice. Personally, I'd probably go with the pot and the brew bag system, because even if you resell it, it's worth more than the other ones.
That's TMI from Nick.
I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, man. But then you have to go through the process of reselling it and doing all that, which is a pain in the butt.
Take the prize, Steve.
But it is Steve McGall. But I always say Steve Mega W
Mega dumb.
because what's cooler than Mega?
Got a couple comments.
Yep.
Just people being enticed by the idea of beet beer.
Oh, yeah.
And then a question for Nina. What is your yeast guess for the Keller beer?
Oh, man.
That was a great laugh.
That's a great question.
I did.
I'm glad you didn't ask me that.
You might as well ask him too while you're
So wait, we were back in lager territory with this, or
Very.
yes? Okay.
Very.
So, I would probably go with my all-time favorite lager strain, which is L17 Harvest.
Which was
Personally.
also one of the worst beers that we had.
Still my all-time favorite
so
lager strain.
No, that's fine, but like what would be the differences? How could you mess it up and how could you make it perfect?
brew better.
Coming in hot
That's
with
where
advice.
that's where we're finding out.
I mean, paying attention to obviously pitch rate, temperature. I can't remember what ABV that last one was. I wasn't sure if it was a little bit.
I don't think
on
it
the higher
said.
end, but
Yeah,
maybe not.
you mean the color pills?
no, the one before that was the rye. Was that a rye
Oh yeah.
bock?
Yeah.
I can't remember. But
It
yeah, just
was.
paying attention to
It was a
temperature
rye bock, but
parameters.
it did not
and-
have the ABV.
Okay.
Shame, right information on your labels.
temperature, pitch rate, all
So
of
that
but-
question was from Mega Wink Pub,
Ah,
Clearly from Steve.
interesting.
who said he wanted to use, looks like Urkel or
Uh-huh.
Harvest, but his friendly local homebrew shop was cleaned out, so he used 3470.
Ah, okay.
3470 is a great strain.
So, AKA L13 Global in our
Yep.
portfolio, but
Yep.
yeah, I think, I mean,
I used to use that strain
Harvest
a
would be
lot
great.
when I would brew regularly. 3470 was one of my favorites.
such a workworkhorse.
And that's like the dry strain, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, it was always one of my
makes
favorites.
it great.
Yeah,
Great
that's
lager.
awesome. Good job.
Which in my
Yeah.
new house, I have a lot of space. I may bring the whole, was it the Fishtown homebrew store set up over there.
Oh yeah.
It's just taking up space in the shop and I
Yeah.
have to bring it home. The only problem is brewing 15 gallons of beer. I don't know what I'm going to do with 15 gallons of beer anymore.
I'll come over and grab a keg every once
Is
in a while.
it Beat Saison? Bring it here.
Seriously.
Hey, it's 9:23. We should probably wrap it up.
Yep.
I don't know if we want to do a quick cheers. Do you have anything to drink over there?
I don't have anything.
Yeah,
to
that
drink
water.
over here.
Got
You
some
have all
water
the
over there.
swill.
I don't
Do
know.
it.
There's some
do
more
it.
in there.
Do
I don't
it.
know what beer this is.
Wait, I have no idea.
But,
Oh.
do you have whiskey?
Does anyone out there have whiskey for Nick? Because
The address is.
yeah.
So, oh, okay, he turned off his mic. I was like, why is that red light off? So I guess while he's gone, while he's getting something, Cinder passed today. He was my cat of 18 years. He was a good boy, and I'm sad. He had cancer underneath his tongue that progressed very quickly, and we had to make the decision this morning. And I'm already crying again. Oh,
Yeah.
get your beer.
The beer won't stop your tears, but it'll make it a little easier.
Just make it so I don't have to talk anymore.
Just be a toast to you, bud.
Yeah, he was a good boy.
He looked like a good boy from those photos.
So, Fish, thanks for donating your beer that Steve brought for us. Oh, here, Ryan, you get one too. We'll all
We
cheers.
got a toast to the best boy.
To the best
Best
boy.
boy.
Best boy.
Hug your cats at home, guys.
Hug your cat.
Cheers.
Love your animals, love your kids.
We're gonna talk about kids, man.
We're talking about cats.
Talking about cats.
Love your kids.
Hug them all.
Oh, that's a good
Hug
beer,
all
man.
the things. Now I can't breathe again.
Dope. Should we end it with a Pearl Jam high five? Is that-
I never liked
Thanks,
Pearl Jam.
everyone.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Jeremy's fallen. Is that what it was?
Jeremy.
Is it broken?
It's just Jeremy.
Jeremy's broken.
No.
No, it's not? I don't know.
Colin? Is he Colin?
Jeremy's phone. Yeah, wrap it
Yeah,
up.
did you wrap it?
He's like, we're done.